Hey everybody, so I thought I'd come on here and film just a little bit. It's already like 2.5, 3.5 hours into the TikTok ban, and that's gonna be interesting. I guess I should be honest and say that I think I've neglected YouTube, or at least filming YouTube videos, due to spending time on TikTok, which is my fault. I've just been a consumer of content on there, and it has cut into my other activities. So maybe this temporary ban is a good thing. But I kind of think TikTok will be back. I think come Monday things are gonna go into action, and I think we're gonna get TikTok back, but whatever. Anyway, so that may explain why I have not been doing videos, which is not unusual for me anyway, but like I said, I've just become a consumer of content on TikTok. It's just laziness on my part, but it's entertaining. Anyway, so here I am, making a video. I don't really have much to talk about. Tonight we went to the bar. I went with my friends to the bar, and it was an early night, but yeah, and I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, went out to the bar. That explains why I have on the eyeshadow. It's one of those situations where, like, I didn't really get dressed up, but sometimes when I want to feel dressed up, like, even though I didn't really get dressed up because it's freezing cold, which is supposed to snow, by the way. We'll see in a few hours if it's gonna snow or not. But I feel like putting on eyeshadow, especially sparkly eyeshadow or glittery eyeshadow, kind of like compensates for the whole getting dressed up, because like I just literally wore t-shirt and jeans, nothing fancy at all. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like and last week it did snow. It snowed last week. However, last week, I had such a gnarly stomach virus that I did not get to enjoy the snow or anything one bit. Like, the whole duration of us having snow, I was in bed. I was like out. Like, I had zero energy. It took about 3 days before I could even eat really anything substantial. Like, over the course of 3 days, I think I had like a handful of cereal. That was the morning. That was before I got sick, because I went to the store. I'd stayed up overnight so I could go to the store early, because with the snow coming, I knew it was going to be chaotic, so I wanted to go as early as possible. So I just, with my sleeping habits and everything, I just stayed up. And then I went to the store first thing, and then came back home, went to sleep, and then when I woke up, I was sick. My dad had already had the stomach virus the day previous, began his venture with the stomach virus. So when I woke up, boom, it hit me hard. And so I just depleted everything out of my system. So during that time, I only had like 3 saltine crackers and 1 sheet of like a cinnamon flavored graham cracker, and then I had Sprite, and that's all I consumed for like 3 days before I could really eat again. So that was fun. Otherwise, I would have blogged some of that snow venture had I been able to participate in that, which would have probably been fun, or at least on my part it would have been fun. So yeah. And given the time right now, I'm really tired. I've been really tired lately, which kind of scares me. I hope I don't have thyroid issues. And honestly, if I do have thyroid issues, I don't want to know about it. I mean, I should know about it, but I don't want to know about it. that's a whole other thing. I don't know. I don't even want to go down that road right now. So, I think here in a moment, I'm going to just go ahead and get ready for bed. I just kind of wanted to touch base, make a video. Okay, I'm trying to find a place to put the camera so that you can see me, because my tripod, when I stand up, that's how it is. So, I guess I'm gonna have to like bend down like this to talk, but then I can't. For me to see myself in the mirror, I have to stand right here to barely see myself. So that might actually be good. I just don't like squatting down like this while I'm standing up. But let me show you how I remove my glitter eyeshadow, or any eyeshadow for that matter, but especially because this is glitter eyeshadow. This is a Stila Glitter and Glow, and I think Smoky Storm, something like that. So what I normally use is, whoa, I've got 3 cats in here with me. Our little ratchet setup over here. I've had a ton of these bottles, especially from when my mom was still alive, but I use the Clinique Take the Day Off, which I'm close to being at the bottom of this bottle, and I still have other little travel bottles from those gift with purchases left. But here's the full, like what the full size bottle looks like. And I guess it's still called Take the Day Off. It seems like they've changed the name a couple of times, but I bought this a couple of years ago and I haven't even opened it because I've had so many of these. But this is what I use. And if I did not have this, because I know this can be kind of expensive or not the most convenient, but otherwise I would use, let me see if I can, okay, so this jar is so filthy, I don't know why, but otherwise I would use the Pond's cold cream, just the basic cold cream, or I would use just generic baby oil. So, in the baby oil, I would use the same way as I'm going to show you how I use the Clinique Take the Day Off. But if I were to use the cold cream, what I would do is take a cotton ball and scoop a little of this on my finger, or just dip the cotton ball into this, and then just rest the cotton ball on my eyelid for a few seconds, and then gently rub it. And that way you just kind of like try to do it in one motion. You don't really need a whole lot of this, you just need like a little dab of this, because you don't want this to be like all over the cotton ball. You just want a little bit of it, just enough to kind of, I don't know how to explain it, not coat the eyelid, but basically a tiny bit of this will go a long way, like less than a pea size amount of this will go a long way. So we've got this old wire hanger hanging on the back of this door handle to help with the sink, like when the sink recently got clogged up, to help kind of fish down into it to loosen up some gunk. So it's hard to get these off. It's like the child-proof. So what I do is I take the cotton ball and just a few times, and then I kind of pull the cotton ball apart, kind of make it wider, kind of let that soak into it. And let's see if I can do this, because I need to look at the mirror to really get it accurate. So I hold it over my eyelid for a few seconds to kind of help dissolve and break up, because this was like a liquid shadow that I used, and since it's so so dense with glitter, so after it sits for a few seconds, then I gently wipe it off. I don't know, and then that's the bulk of the glitter residue, if you can see that. So even though it didn't get every single fleck of glitter off, it got the bulk of it off doing that. So I'm gonna set that aside, because I like to reuse, like when I get back to my mascara, like we're just focusing on the eyeshadow right now, but when I remove my mascara, I'm gonna come back to that cotton ball. So again, since that's so dense with glitter, I'm gonna gonna use the second cotton ball. If it was just like normal eyeshadow, just like pigment and not really glitter, or if it's just a little light shimmer, I'd reuse the same cotton ball for the other eye too. But again, since this is like straight up glitter. Okay. And I already like pulled this cotton ball, I can't talk, apart a little bit, but we're gonna separate it a little more. Okay, so let me go with this eye. Let it set for a moment. I don't know, you can count to like, what, 10 seconds? You just want it to be on there for a moment to help dissolve and break up. Or at least in my mind, you're dissolving a little bit of this product, or the base of the product. So, I'm gonna wipe it off. Okay, that didn't get off as smooth that time, but I got the bulk of it off. Yeah, I actually left a lot behind that time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold this one in half, and so that the glitter's not exposed. Get a little more of that back on there. And then I'm gonna let that set where it didn't really pick up that much. And then I wiped it off. Try not to go back over it too much so that that glitter doesn't spread back on. There we go. All right. So, and actually, oh yeah, I still got a bit of glitter over here. I don't know, I'd rather waste cotton balls doing this than to fool with having all that glitter all over the place with reusing the same one over and over. So here's a third one. Okay, here we go again. Yeah. So, again, it doesn't take every single flake off, but it takes the bulk of it off. Now what I'm gonna do, I had a little bit of other, like a highlighting shadow on, so I'm gonna go back over that. Also had eye primer on, but I don't think that, oh, I got a lot of glitter off that time that I didn't see. And a lot of my mascara. So, and it's the same concept when I take off my mascara, except for sometimes what I do is like I'll put the stuff, the makeup remover on there, and I go up from underneath, since the way I apply my mascara is just like underneath of my lashes. I just kind of go ahead, and a lot of times I'll use my finger to kind of pinch my lashes down so that I feel like they're getting saturated in the makeup remover. Let's see, a lot of that comes off. I didn't even bother wearing eyeliner since I was gonna have mascara and all that glitter eyeshadow on. But that gets the bulk, I mean, it doesn't get every bit of mascara off in that one go, but it gets the bulk of it off. Because like here, I've got a little bit of residual makeup remover right there. And as I do this, it's not really taking anything else off of my lashes. Like my lashes feel pretty clean of mascara. So, let me take this other cotton ball that I was using a while ago. Fold it in half. And pinching my eyelashes down into it. And then that's the bulk of what I got off. Okay, I still got quite a bit of mascara on this lid. So there's still a lot of makeup remover on this cotton ball, so I'm just kind of squeezing it in a clear spot. Okay, and I feel like that's got most of the eye makeup off. So I'm gonna continue with my rest of my nighttime routine with brushing my teeth. And then when I wash my face, I usually just use the Philosophy Purity facial cleanser, just this. It's nothing fancy, it's overpriced for what it is. I always wait till I get this on sale. Same with that Clinique take the day off makeup remover, wait till that's on sale. Like at Ulta, that's where I got these products when they had those 21 days of beauty or whatever the sale is that they're doing now. Well, not right now, but I know they've kind of changed it up this past year. But this, it's just basic. It claims that it's like a makeup remover too, which I never, when it comes to like, whatchamacallit? Why can't I think of the proper word? Like facial cleanser. Anytime it says like it's a makeup remover or helps remove makeup, I wouldn't, just always use a separate makeup remover first and then go in with your cleanser. But I just use this, and then once I wash this off, then I use good old Nivea cream. But this is the German one in the metal tin. So this is what I've been using as my moisturizer lately because it's winter and I just, it works. It's super heavy. So this is more like a really, like, this is almost like a overnight mask for me, but again, it works. It doesn't do anything spectacular for my skin, but it also doesn't do anything negative for my skin. So in my case, like, as long as it doesn't do anything negative, such as like create new breakouts or massively clog my pores, and I'm cool with it because that's what I've suffered with, this like irritation or stuff that's caused me to break out even more, or, you know, massive pore clogging, which I've already had that issue regardless. So yeah, so that's my basic nighttime routine. In case anybody was wondering. Okay, as soon as I started trying to film this, a cat decided to jump up here and join me. But anyway, so I forgot to include this. Before I put on that Nivea cream or any kind of moisturizer, I like to use this Peace Out Retinol Eye Stick on my eyelids and all around my eyes, because it's a good moisturizer that's designed to be around your eyes. Basically, it's safe for the eye area, plus it's retinol. But I like to use it, since I've got scarring all around my eyes again, I like to use it for that reason too. It's like 2 hours since I last filmed, and look, it's snowing! It's snowing! Yay. I love the snow when I don't have to get out in it.